Hello guys, welcome to our podcast. I'm Akhtar and this is my partner.
Hello, I'm Apri.
By the way, we are not alone in this room. We got our friends right here. We got Anissa, we got Manda, we got Ilona.
Hi guys!
By the way guys, what you guys busy doing right now?
Actually, I just stayed at home, do nothing, scroll through social media and stuff. How about you guys?
Same as me.
We are all the same.
Talking about social media from the many trends, what do you guys don't like the most?
I personally don't like the flexing trends because it's annoying, you know? Yeah?
I agree.
Yeah.
I know it, and actually, I don't like the flexing trend too. Even some of them are cool or okay, but sometimes there are some over until dropping each other.
Yes, exactly.
By the way, guys, I read on internet. Usually, people do this trend because they wanna show or be recognized as a part of certain social structure, which in this case is the upper class. Like they wanna show to everyone that they are rich.
Okay.
But in some cases, people who do this trend in real life actually they are not that rich. Like they just to pretend
Yeah,
to be
they're
like
just pretending,
cool
yeah.
kid.
To be a star boy.
Yeah, like and get adoring from many people on social media.
But let me ask you this question. Does this have anything to do with self-esteem?
What is self-esteem?
Self-esteem is like I've been read before. Self-esteem like a self-confidence of yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
exactly. It means that self-esteem is someone's view about themselves based on confidence, and the opinion they express.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a correlation between self-esteem and flexing behavior. Like we talked about before, people who do this trend, like flexing trend, just want to be recognized as a rich people and get adoring from many people, right?
Yeah, right.
And they do that because they have a low self-esteem. Like they actually don't not too confident about their condition,
Yeah.
especially in economic condition.
Yeah.
And maybe by getting validation and adoring from many people on social media is one of the way to increase their self-esteem.
Yeah, they make feel better, right?
Yeah.
I see.
I see.
I guess this trend also get influenced by social views. Like people these days are glorified over in wealth and success. That's not a surprise. People do flexing just to get validation from people.
Yeah, I think so too. And this is also related to basic human needs.
Yes.
In Maslow theory, the hierarchy of the needs, human have a need of esteem,
Yes.
and which is that we as a human have a need for attention and recognition from others as a form of appreciation. Like with line back again, that's not a surprise. People do flexing trend just to get validation and adoring from many people.
Yeah.
Well, it was explained earlier that flexing is influenced by people who want to validate or following trends that connect with FOMO.
Yep, that's right. So guys, according to Dawson, FOMO it can happen because someone naturally like to live in group, and it can make them feel want recognition and acceptance from others. And another way to define FOMO is when someone worries that others people are having fun while they are left out. So they keep watching, keep wanting to stay connected and follow everything others are doing on social media.
Oh, so if I'm afraid of missing a TikTok trend, that can call a FOMO.
Well, actually, we can say it a FOMO because of when you follow the trend, it might make you feel more confident. More confident, right? Okay. So you start thinking if others people around you see you as someone like, wow, he is always up to date. Maybe you guys have felt them before.
Yeah, I feel it.
Are there any other reason, whether inside or outside ourselves, that can cause FOMO?
Yeah, actually, there are so many reasons behind FOMO, Celine. One of them is self-esteem.
Yeah.
Okay, so when your self-esteem is higher, is the less likely you are to feel FOMO. And when your self-esteem is lower, is the more you might to feel it. It happens because self-esteem actually can protect us from anxiety and comparing ourselves to others people.
So, if you have a low self-esteem, it ended up to be a FOMO.
Yep, that's right. That's why it's so important to try to build our self-esteem, our strong self-acceptance, because can help protect us from the lower self-esteem actually.
Okay.
Okay, but actually speaking of the impact of social media that might affect our self-esteem, actually there are lots of people that feels insecure by the beauty standards that have been set up with the social media platforms.
Yes. I agree with that.
Yeah, so actually platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. have increased exposure to unrealistic body standards and beauty standards, and also a detrimental social comparison. So people tend to compare themselves to what they see in the social media platforms actually.
Wow, there is a very common case this day, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes I do feel a bit insecure about the beauty standard I had set in social media too.
To be honest, I often compare myself either with pretty girls in TikTok.
Why?
Because I feel insecure with especially my body ways, and also I have a big insecurities with my ears.
I think it's a unique thing. You don't
feel
have.
you too.
Yeah.
You don't have to be insecure.
Yeah, it's
stunning.
It's a beautiful ear anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
But wait. But is this any correlation within a body image with psychological well-being?
Of course. So when people receive a gap between their physical appearance and what they see in the societal standards, they will experience what is called body dissatisfaction. So research says that body dissatisfaction might lead people to many mental health problems such as anxiety and also depression.
Wow. This may cause eating disorder, right?
Yeah, I heard many things like that on internet.
That's 100% right.
So, I think that's all for our podcast. We've been discussed before. We got self-esteem. We got a high self-esteem, low self-esteem. That the low self-esteem can end up leading you to buy a FOMO, flexing, body image, or anything.
Yeah, exactly. On social media, people just follow trends, and sometimes they end up doing things that are actually harmful to themselves.
Yeah. But for me personally, you don't have to do the trends if it hurting yourself. Like it's not necessary.
I agree with you.
I think that's all.
Yeah. I think that's all for our podcast today. Thank you guys for coming.
Bye bye.
See you guys soon.
Until next time.
Love yourself. Love yourself.
Lihat langit di atas selepas hujan reda, dan kau lihat